Have you ever felt like you're giving your everything to someone, and they still ignore you? You wait for their message. You keep checking your phone over and over again, hoping to see their name pop up. And when it doesn't, something inside you starts to break. Your mind begins to whisper questions you were never meant to ask yourself. What did I do wrong? Why am I not enough? But listen carefully. The truth is, it was never about you. You just placed your worth in someone else's hands, and they didn't know how to hold it. When someone ignores you, they are telling you something without saying a single word. They are showing you where you stand in their life. And yes, it hurts. It hurts more than rejection, because silence creates confusion. It makes you overthink. It makes you chase answers that were never meant to be given. But at some point, you have to stop and ask yourself, why are you trying so hard to be seen by someone who is choosing not to see you? You deserve clarity. You deserve effort. You deserve someone who doesn't make you question your place in their life. Because real connection doesn't leave you guessing. Real connection is consistent, it is calm, it is certain. If someone truly cares about you, you won't feel like you're fighting for their attention. You won't feel like you're competing with their silence. You'll feel chosen. Naturally, effortlessly. But instead, you're sitting there, overanalyzing every little thing. You're rereading old messages, trying to find meaning in words that were never deep to begin with. You're creating excuses for someone who hasn't even given you a reason to stay. And slowly, without realizing it, you are losing yourself. And that's the real danger. Not that they ignored you, but that you started ignoring yourself. You stopped focusing on your goals. You stopped valuing your time. You started making your happiness dependent on their attention. And that is where everything begins to fall apart. Because the moment your peace depends on someone else, you lose control over your own life. So if they ignore you, don't chase. Don't send another message hoping this one will make them respond. Don't lower your standards just to keep them around. Don't break your own boundaries just to feel close to someone who is already distant. Instead, pause. Take a step back and look at the situation for what it really is. This is not love. This is not connection. This is emotional imbalance. One person giving everything, the other giving nothing. And you cannot build something real on something that is one-sided. It's hard to accept, I know. Because you saw something in them. You believed in what it could be. You imagined a future that felt so real, even though it never truly existed. And letting go of that feels like losing something important, but you're not losing them. You're losing an illusion. And sometimes that's even harder. But here's the shift. The moment everything changes, instead of asking, why are they ignoring me? Start asking, why am I accepting this? Why are you settling for half effort? Why are you okay with being an option? Why are you chasing someone who isn't choosing you? Because deep down, you know your worth. You just forgot it for a moment. And that's okay. We all do. But now it's time to remember. You are not someone who should be waiting around for attention. You are not someone who should feel anxious just because someone didn't reply. Your life is bigger than this moment. Your value is bigger than their silence. So take your power back. Put your energy into yourself, into your growth, into your future. Start doing the things that make you feel alive again. Work on your body, your mindset, your confidence. Become so focused on building your own life that you no longer have time to chase someone else's. Because the truth is, the moment you stop chasing, everything changes. You walk differently. You think differently. You attract differently. People notice the energy of someone who respects themselves. People feel the presence of someone who doesn't beg for attention. And suddenly, the same person who ignored you might come back. But by then, you won't be the same person anymore. You won't be the one waiting. You won't be the one hoping. You'll be the one deciding. And that is power. Because now the question is not, why did they ignore me? Now the question is, do they even deserve me anymore? And most of the time, the answer is no. Because anyone who made you feel small, who made you question your worth, who made you chase their attention, never deserved your energy in the first place. You deserve someone who sees you without you having to prove yourself. Someone who values you without you having to fight for it. Someone who chooses you clearly, confidently, consistently. And until that person comes into your life, you choose yourself. Every single day. Even when it's hard. Even when you miss them. Even when part of you still hopes they'll come back. Because choosing yourself is not a one-time decision. It's a daily commitment. A commitment to your peace, to your growth, to your self-respect. So if someone ignores you, let them. Because their silence is not your loss. It's your clarity. It's your wake-up call. It's the moment life is showing you who deserves to stay and who needs to go. And once you truly understand that, you stop chasing. You stop begging. You stop settling. And you start becoming the person who never has to ask for attention again.